right here. The goal is to advance in the tournament this year and somewhere get to a point where you can contend to win it.
Our goal this season is to return to the A10 tournament and to prove that last year wasn't a fluke and that we are progressing and getting better and that we do deserve to be there because we've been playing better and winning games.
Well, as a freshman, it was really exciting to go to the A10 tournament. And like when we were playing A10 games, a lot of the time we went in with more confidence, I feel like.
I think starting so many first and second year players, just experiencing it was the key. So now when they get there, their eyes won't be quite so big.
But this year it's the same thing. Like we feel like we can go up against anyone, really.
Everybody sees how they can play, and now the next step for them is to take a vocal and a leadership role, not just an on-field role.
Having most of the team returning definitely helps. The team chemistry is still there. It's great to have people who've been recognized for their achievement on the field and off the field back on the field with us.
It's good that all the chemistry is still there, but like at the same time, like Meg Hodson was a big RBI producer, which is going to hurt us for offense, but I feel like a lot of people will step up this year too.
Quite honestly, this might be Alicia Otten's year. If you're talking about an individual who needs to step up, I mean, second team all-conference pitcher, first team all-conference DH last year, she needs, and we need her to take that next little step into that person all the time, not just 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4.
The new players, I mean, obviously they can help contribute to the team, but we help them fit into the culture that we've been creating. It'll be interesting to see what they can do.
Well, the transfer Mackenzie Obert is from a high school that I already had 3 other players on, so she's fit in seamlessly. She's known them her whole life, so that hasn't been an issue for her. The other girls are doing really well. Mackenzie Peace from Georgia, I think has a really, really bright future throwing the ball here. And quite honestly, we're going to count on Angelina Rifus and Valerie Pinero to make major contributions right from the get-go.
Since we do play in the Northeast, we don't get the chance to practice outside until March or even April, depending on the weather. We don't get to play a game until we go down south for our trips.
We're going to open up in Florida against 3 top programs. As we sit here, Kansas is 14-1 in their only losses to University of Florida.
Our spring break trip, we play Stetson, Tennessee, Chattanooga, and Kansas, so I'm really excited to play them.
We had hoped to have 6-8 games in by now and go to Florida and see where we really stack up and what we need to do in the week and a half leading up to the conference. Now we have to temper that and say, look, they're going to have 20 games in before we even get off the plane and step on dirt for the first time. So we really have to use our Florida trip, wins and losses aside, to prepare for GW, our first conference weekend, because we're a one-bid conference. There's only one team that goes to the NCAA tournament out of our conference, and so our only focus really is the conference.
Playing the tougher competition is going to help us get better and make our way to the A10 tournament and eventually win the A10 tournament.